So Jamaicans living abroad are coming together to support relief and recovery efforts right here at home following Hurricane Melissa. Joining us now to tell us more is Consul General to Jamaica in the southern USA, Oliver Mayer. Morning, sir. How are you?
Morning, Oliver. How are you doing?
Morning, Dale and Neville. I'm good.
Yeah.
Sending love and blessings to you and to all the listeners in Jamaica this time.
Thanks. I saw you guys putting stuff together before the hurricane got to us, because obviously you would have heard and seen and know what was going on. And I also know that we opened a couple of the airports yesterday for relief. So did you get a chance to send anything just yet?
Yes. My conversations with the folks on the ground, a number of planes will be landing today. They weren't able to confirm exactly who, but I believe at least 6 will be coming in. And so a lot of the groups have been ready and just waiting for the gate to be open, for the airport to be open. So we have been packing from before it was a weather system. And I want to thank organizations like Food for the Poor, Global Empowerment Mission, and all the volunteers from the community. I mean, in Hurricane Beryl, we had over 3,000 persons come out to volunteer their time. And they're certainly coming out in very strong numbers now. We have almost all the volunteering slots filled because there's such an overwhelming support from the diaspora to help Jamaica this time.
Yeah, we're seeing some of the boxes there and some of the things that are being put together. Give us an idea of what are some of the specific types of relief supplies that we will be receiving?
Primarily, so, there are some hygiene items inside, deodorant, wash wipes, there is water, there is some canned food, toothbrush, toothpaste. Each relief kit is a little different depending on the organization, but it's just to provide immediate relief and support for the next 4 days per family, per box.
Yeah.
And so,
Oliver, usually at the end of the day, you hear people say, boy, I may never get nothing, and daily alone get time for different reasons. Some people say it's politics, some people say it's where you live, some people say it's who you know. Obviously, there are areas in our country that were devastated as opposed to other areas which were not hit too badly. How do you ensure that who is supposed to get what, get it?
Yeah, very, very good question. And I mean, Hurricane Beryl, I think, was a good, I don't want to say dress rehearsal, but certainly allowed the systems to work far better. ODPEM is leading the charge, working closely with the organizations, and they have their planning sessions to ensure that persons are not getting twice, and that they're going to communities that are hardest hit. So that assessment was critical. There are lots of planning groups, WhatsApp groups to ensure to cut out unnecessary bureaucracy and red tape and ensure that the communication is far better than it has been before. It's not perfect, but certainly improved from previous hurricanes. But again, they're dealing with a Category 5. But certainly we want to ensure at all times that the most vulnerable get the relief, and it's spread fairly across the board.
Yeah. Let's talk about how you mobilize the relief, because we've seen a lot of WhatsApps coming into us and phone calls of Jamaicans who are saying, we want to help. I saw someone say, I want to send on a barrel of things. Is it that they all channel them through you, sir? What happens?
All right, very good question. So we have been highlighting to the community a number of ways to support. Three primary ways. One, you can volunteer your time and effort, as we mentioned before. Two, we've set up drop-off points right throughout the community. I mean, we cover 13 states at the Consulate General of Jamaica, but right across United States, working with Ambassador Anderson, we have drop-off points. And already in our region, we have over 30 points, and persons can carry the items as asked by ODPEM to one of these drop-off points, and then we deliver to one of the major organizations like Food for the Poor, who then send to Jamaica. But you can use your own shipping line. We have only set up this arrangement just to provide further ease and support to persons who would like to give. And then the third way, of course, is to provide a monetary support, which takes out all the logistics. Persons can go to supportjamaica.gov.jm and make a contribution, or you can support one of the relief agencies. If persons don't feel as comfortable, they want to go to a Food for the Poor, our American Friends of Jamaica, or a Global Empowerment Mission, you can also send a donation there. But persons have been going to our website, supportjamaica.gov.jm, and making contributions. So those are the three ways that persons can support. And that has been working well. It worked well in Beryl. And so that has been our template here in terms of providing an avenue for persons to make a contribution. The other thing is that, of course, simultaneously persons have started to do relief efforts, relief parties. We have the party groups coming together, the entertainers coming together, the churches setting up relief concerts and efforts to raise funds and relief items to send to Jamaica.
Yep. And as Dale and I said earlier in the program, supportjamaica.gov.jm is the only credible website to donate stuff. So don't make anybody try to fool you around. I said this morning, Sir Oliver, that we got help, or we are getting help from the United Kingdom. I think even the United States government said they want to help us. We kept saying, and we keep saying, Diaspora. In your area, only Jamaicans, or do you have some other?
No, everybody. Listen, everybody's jumping in. People love Jamaica. Everybody's jumping in. I mean, even this morning, we're getting calls from New Zealand. People calling all over. I mind you, all our missions here, I'm speaking here as one mission. We have all our missions mobilized, and we channel through the embassy in Washington. And this is a coordinated effort in a WhatsApp group, and we go through daily meetings, etc. And I should tell you, I have to just say a big up to Hard Rock Hotel, who put up our colors 2 nights in a row and just supported the community. What's the pictures, images have been going around the world, and just uplifting persons. We'll be meeting with them today. They want to come on in a much bigger way. And lots of big groups have been offering their support, monetary support, as well as major aid to come into Jamaica.
Yeah. You already said that some planes should be landing today, as far as you know, because obviously you can't stay where you are and control everything. I know that, and I thank you again. But how soon do you think those who need it will get it?
Well, the planes start landing today, and I would assume persons will start getting stuff today, right? Everybody's ready to and geared up to have the stuff delivered. I don't want to put Oddpen needs to speak to that. I mean, I can't stay from here and tell you how they will do it. Yeah, they are very competent in what they do. But I would say by tomorrow, that's my guess, that persons should start getting relief. We're seeing all the images, and everybody's eager for persons to start getting relief right away. Yeah.
And is this when I say one-off, because you said planes, I understand that, but after these planes, that's it? Or do you plan to, keep sending? Because some of these people, it's going to take them months and months and months to get out of what they're into.
Right? Definitely. This is long-term. I mean, we saw what happened even with Hurricane Beryl. The 2 major stages, you have the relief efforts, and then you go into the rebuilding. And so immediately just relief efforts to persons, and based on the assessments, there'll be a process of rebuilding that takes place. And there'll be another list of items now that will be needed. The first set is geared mainly towards relief, and then the other set of items now will be geared more towards a rebuilding process. And of course, all the various ministries, we follow their leadership and their guide as to what they need. They send us a list. We communicate with members of the community to ensure that they are providing just what we need. We don't want to send anything there to give anybody any headache, just what is needed by Jamaica at this time. And we follow Jamaica's lead to send exactly what can be provided in the most efficient way possible.
Yeah, I don't know if you still have family here, Consul General, but if you do, are they safe?
Yes, my mom is here. You know, this is one of the first hurricanes without Dad, who passed away, you know, so I was very concerned when I saw the Category 5 come in. She's fine. My aunt is fine. My brother is here taking care of them immediately, Peter. And so many loved ones, I've been on the phone with them from here, and also in St. Elizabeth. We had worked very closly with breads and stuff. I know they have been hit quite hard, and so our sympathies go out to anyone who has had any sort of loss, whether personal or to their business.
Yep.
Our sympathies go out from the diaspora, and certainly we're sending our love. And listen, the phones are ringing off the hook. Neville Dalia, Jamaicans here, not just Jamaicans, people all over the world want to help. They're helping, they're providing support, and we want to get it to Jamaica as fast as possible.
Man, and Breads and Treasure Beach, Jason Hensel are doing a great job down there. On behalf of all of us, sir, please share with those who have supported us that we say thank you so very much. We can't do without what you guys are doing for us. And thank you very, very much. All right? Stay safe, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for the platform. One love to everybody.
Yeah,
Let's keep strong.
Consul General to Jamaica and Southern United States, Oliver Mayer.